Welcome back to San Antonio Living. It's graduation season, and of course there are a lot of questions that arise. Alana had a good one that we'll get to in just a minute.
Do you do it or you don't do it? I don't know.
Our etiquette expert Diane Gottsman is joining us this morning with the answers to all of our etiquette questions today. It's good to see you.
Nice to see you. Good morning.
All right, we're going to get right to it because these are actual questions that viewers had, and we will answer them here this morning. So this is from a viewer. We only have a certain number of invitations to my daughter's high school graduation. Can I invite more people to an after party even though they were left off the graduation list?
So the answer is yes, because they weren't left off on purpose. You know, there's only so many tickets because the school only allows you so many. So certainly there's so many people that want to celebrate. By all means, invite them. They are going to understand.
Because usually, like, only mom, dad, and maybe a grandma or two get to go to the actual graduation.
Exactly. So they understand. Do invite them. You might want to have the party another time, not directly after the graduation. We'll get to that in a little bit as well. But the answer is yes. You can invite people to the party that don't go to. You'd only have 4 people showing up, or 6 people showing up to the party.
It's not a fun party.
That's true. What's a party with 4 people? How about this one? And I actually never thought about this, so I'm glad this is addressed. What's the difference between an invitation and an announcement? I received an announcement in the mail, but there's no indication that I was invited to the graduation.
And you weren't.
Stay at home.
So an invitation means please come. You know, I'm inviting you to come to the graduation. An announcement is a proclamation. It says we're so happy our son or daughter graduated, and it's just letting people that they care about know that they've graduated.
And
so does it require a gift? That's the second
that was my next question.
Most common, you know, after this first question. And the answer is it really doesn't. So if you might get an announcement from, let's say, a client's son or daughter. Well, it's a judgment call. It's situational. Sometimes you would send a gift. Sometimes you would send just an envelope with a check, you know, if you were comfortable. And other times, you might just send a card saying congratulations. Now, a graduation invitation is a little different. You know, that means you're closer, and you'll probably want to bring a gift to that.
Can I do this for weddings, too? Because I want a small wedding one day. Can I just, like, let you know I'm getting married, but you're not invited?
You send in all those questions, and
we'll answer them. Yes, we'll answer those for you. All right, next question. Is it appropriate to have 2 graduation parties, one in our hometown and then one when we go visit my mom?
Well, it is. And the reason why it's appropriate is because they might want to have their own celebration, because that's where the mom, that's where all of the family is, and they want to have something for that graduate. At home, it's a different set of people. Now, if we're in the same city, if we're in San Antonio, and you're having multiple graduation parties,
you're on a tour.
It's going to be a little much.
The graduation party tour.
That's right. So that just means
the more the merrier. That means more gifts, right?
If you do, you don't want to overlap invitees. Or at least if you do, say, listen, I'm inviting you to a second party, but don't feel like you have to bring a gift. Let them know. And that goes with showers as well.
For future reference, thank you. Okay, this is a good one, because when I had my graduation party, I was like, Mom, I'm ready to go. I want to leave right now. I've had my gifts and my cake. The one who's graduating, do they need to stay for the entire party, or can they leave early with friends?
Did I
do it wrong?
They're the guest of honor. Did you leave?
Maybe
I bet you did.
A little early.
Yes, because a lot of them do. And here's the protocol. You're the guest of honor at your graduation party. So you should stay a healthy length of time. But we also know that there's multiple parties going on. And, you know, sometimes aunts and uncles want to stay around and talk about family events, and it really kind of segues out of the focus of the graduate. So set a time limit for the party, number one. When you're saying, I'm going to have a party, it's going to be from 7 to 9, or, you know, depending on when the graduation is. And then let the graduate go at some point in time if he's trying or she is trying to make other parties.
There we go.
Good,
see, it's okay. You're all right. You're right. We've got one more question. Can my son send out email thank you notes instead of handwritten? He has terrible writing and would prefer to use his computer.
Okay, you want to guess? You want to guess what I'm going to say?
No.
It needs to be handwritten.
Yes.
It should be handwritten. It's the effort that goes into it. I don't care if it's chicken scratch. If you are going to take the time and effort to show up to the graduation and bring a gift, you need to thank that person accordingly.
Great information.
It's a thought that counts.
That's right. It takes a little longer, but you got to do it. Always good to see you. Thank you so much, Diane.
Thank you.
Diane Gottsman is with the Protocol School of Texas. She is our etiquette expert. You can find her online, DianeGottsman.com, on Facebook, Protocol School of Texas.